Welcome to my channel. Hey, I'm Mailey, and I'm here with another ghost story. I'm fixing to take you to San Antonio. In February of 1965, the Gunter Hotel in San Antonio was the scene of a grisly murder. A man had checked into room 636 under the alias of Albert Knox. Soon, Albert was seen accompanied in the hotel by a sophisticated-looking young woman. Curious eyes had her pegged as a prostitute, and the party went on for several days. On February 8th, Maria, the housekeeper, discounted the Do Not Disturb sign on the door and used her passkey to enter. She was shocked to see Mr. Knox standing at the foot of a blood-soaked bed. He gestured with a finger to his lips for her to be silent, but Maria screamed. The man grabbed a bloody bundle and rushed past her. He hightailed it out of there. For some reason, it took almost an hour before the authorities were notified. When the cops got there, they saw a scene that was sticky red with blood from floor to ceiling. It looked like body parts had been flushed down the toilet, and there was a bloody ring around the tub where the suspected dismemberment and draining of the blood of a young woman, the identity of whom to this day remains unknown. A suitcase was found in the room that was bought by a check from one John J. McCarthy, the stepfather of 37-year-old Walter Emmerich, who had disappeared on an alcohol-fueled binge and had stolen his parents' checks. The very next day, on February 9th, a man asked to book a room at the St. Anthony Hotel just a block away from the Gunter. He requested room 636. 636 was occupied, so he took room 536 instead. The St. Anthony Hotel staff immediately notified the police that they suspected the murderer from the day before had just checked into their hotel under the name Roger Ashley. The cops got there, they banged on the door of room 536, but as they struggled to get the door open, a single gunshot rang out, and Walter Emmerich had taken his life. And the information regarding his crimes went with him to the grave. So as soon as I read about that murder and how the Gunter Hotel was haunted, people would see it replay over and over, I couldn't wait to go. Me and my friend, we'll just call her Ginger for the purposes of this video. Me and Ginger, we went to the Gunter Hotel in San Antonio. We got a room. We were on the 5th floor. Now, the 6th floor is what you want if you wanted the ghost. The first room we got, the ceiling was open, and all these wires were coming down, and the phone didn't work in there, and it freaked me out, and I said, we got to get a different room. So we went and got a different room, and this one, the plumbing didn't work. They sent no less than 5 maintenance guys to that room to do one task, to get the hot water working again. They sent 5 nervous-looking guys into that room, okay? We were on the 5th floor. The 6th floor was where the dude did the murder. That year, the 6th floor was undergoing renovation. And boy, was it. They were remodeling. So we were surreptitious, and we didn't want anybody to know, but we were ghost hunting. That's what we were doing. So we snuck up there. I don't know if you're supposed to be there or not, but we went. There was no bar to go into the 6th floor. The elevator ran right to it. Okay, so we come out the elevator, right? My knees are jello. As soon as the doors open, my knees are jello. I walk out, my knees are jello. I didn't notice anything about the elevators or the stairwell, anything. I just knew you take a left and you take a right and another right. But everything was covered with brown paper and tape. There were construction lights, but every room on the 6th floor in that hotel was open, wide open. It was the creepiest thing, deserted, except for us. It was the creepiest thing. We walked down to where we got into that room, it was the creepiest thing, walking all the way. All those rooms, yawning, wide open. It's so creepy. Got to that room, came back. We did it. If there are any spirits want to be on camera here, pow, pow, pow. Let's go. We got back to the elevators, and there was no button. There was no up or down button. It was all covered in paper. I looked up, and here I go. I'm panicking. I was already scared. I look over at the stairwell. There's no doorknob. My friend Ginger is a smart one. I was panicking, going, they're going to find us dead on the 6th floor because we can't get back. We're in some time warp, and we're going to die. Well, she just pushed the button and the elevator opened. It opened. And I didn't die on the 6th floor where I wasn't supposed to be. And I walked in, my knees were just jello. Okay. Now, this entire night, someone was slamming doors up and down the corridor all night long. Different doors. I didn't sleep a wink. Ginger was... But I was too nervous to sleep. Every little noise I heard. But all night long, they were slamming doors. And I don't know if that's a thing or not. I even peeked out once. There was nobody there. I thought maintenance people are slamming doors tonight. But nope. Partiers are slamming doors. Nobody was there. It was deserted. When we got back from there, we had pictures of our faces. It looked like we were asleep. And it was red. Like it had been taken way close up when we were asleep or drugged. I did go back with another friend. We'll call her Alligator. Sup, Alligator? Oh, we went back to the Gunter, and they told us that they sealed up the room on the 6th floor, which is we were told by the desk clerk that they sealed up the room where the murder occurred, which wasn't true. They did have a room where they sealed the door. You could feel it. You could feel it beneath the wallpaper. There was a door right past the elevators on the 6th floor. But the room 636 was way down on the end by the fire escape, because that's how he got out. There's also another room supposed to be haunted by Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson recorded one of only 2 recordings in room 414 in the Gunter. Supposedly he haunts the place too. And so that's my ghost story about the Gunter in San Antonio, Texas. It may be a little funnier than it is scary, but hey, happy Halloween. My knees are jello. I can't breathe. Wow. Haunted! But we win anyway. Happy Halloween. Y'all be safe.